I see you in a place that perhaps creates comfort. It may even provide for your basic needs. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with where you are. But you know that there's something more. And God has been preparing you for something much better. So for you, I see public recognition. And for you, I see financial independence. And you have an energy right now that just appears incredibly victorious. You could be creating a public platform, perhaps you already have one, but whatever it is, the tide is changing for you. Spirit and the universe are on your side. And I know you've probably tried to start a soul project before and you felt the excitement and you had the ideas and you started creating and then you got burnout. Or maybe you just kept experiencing delays after delays and you started questioning whether you're supposed to do this at all. And God is coming in to create divine pace for you this time. And I really want you to remember that. It's about divine pace. God says you will win this time without a doubt. Spirit is saying that now is your time for divine alignment. God wants you to lock in with him and ask for his guidance as you step center stage. You are no longer fit for a side plot, honey. You are the main character. You were sent here to be an example of God's love on earth. And God wants you to acknowledge your gifts. He wants you to use those gifts to alchemize your experiences, your pain, your wisdom, and create material wealth and manifestations from what he has placed inside of you. Don't be indecisive. The exact gift that you're thinking about as I'm saying this to you, that's the gift. That's what God wants you to be generous with. Dedicate the best of your service to him. The message is in the cards, but the truth is always deeper. So let's see what God wants us to uncover today. So I want to stay on the topic of burnout for a second because I think it's really important to understand. Burnout happens when stress is built up and we're not giving ourselves enough time to recover. And so basically you're emotionally and mentally depleted and it makes it harder to focus. It makes it harder to create, harder to make decisions for yourself. And sometimes you start questioning a gift that God has bestowed upon you and you're incredibly talented and capable of doing. And the gift is actually not the problem. Maybe the pace that you're going at is the problem. So what I mean is that God is coming in to create a pace. He's not asking you to stop. He's trying to teach you how to sustain yourself. And so that includes like bodily awareness, emotional awareness, and just paying attention to when you are feeling depleted. As we learn to restore ourselves, we learn how to alchemize and strengthen our gifts. Thank you for being here with me. Let's see what's in the cards for you. So yeah, now is the time for you to accept that it is time for you to move on, that things are going to change and it's going to require some inner strength and awareness. But you have all of this. You've always had all of this. A lot of times you're using this in other people's companies and to help other people's dreams come true. And it's time for you. You have the ability to work hard and really take care of yourself. You may be in a place where you have some debts that need to be paid and just some things that you really want to be able to take care of financially. And what I'm telling you is that you have everything that you need in order to create this financial manifestation for yourself, the stability for yourself. You have all of the skill, all of the talent, you have the communication skills, you can create whatever this manifestation is. It's all about how you sustain yourself. You're no longer dealing with the lack of motivation that you once felt. This is something that you are passionate about. So the motivation that you felt like you needed at one point, it will be invigorated by love, by your love of doing whatever this task is. And it's not necessarily a task. It's more about a divine assignment. It's more about it being a divine assignment. There's something that God wants you to do that can create this financial abundance for you. The choice is yours. You know, at the end of the day, the choice is yours to take up this opportunity and really lock in with God and create this manifestation. What you're creating is going to push you forward into a new reality. Now is the time, whether you decide if you're just going to be comfortable and you just feel so safe in the space that you are that you don't want to move forward, or you go ahead and you push yourself forward into the life God ordained you to truly have, and allowing yourself to accept it for what it is. You may have overcommitted yourself to a current situation. This could be the job that you are in, where you thought that this was it. Perhaps this was your dream job that you are in right now, and you thought that this possibly would be the job you'd be in for the rest of your life, and energetically it's not feeling like that. And the tough decision that you may have come against is, why have I gotten all the way here to what I thought was my destiny and I still don't feel fulfilled? And that's because God has something bigger for you. I'm talking to an entrepreneur. I'm talking to someone who has the skill and ability to start today. Start working on this manifestation today. And that doesn't mean go out and quit your job, but you are the kind of person that plans. You can write down a plan and you can follow through. And so that is the part of you that God is looking to align with, looking to work with. Yes, you're in a personal transition. Don't be resistant to change, and don't accept or ignore whoever's judgment may be coming towards you because of what you decide to do. There may be people out there who this specific thing that you are thinking of doing, they have told you not to. And I'm going to tell you that they're wrong. If God has told you to do something, God is giving you a vision to do it, then you need to move forward towards that vision. He gave it to you for a reason. Your dreams don't have to align with everyone else's. That's why it's divine for you. Just as the gift is divine, the reward is divine as well. I don't want something that everyone else has. No, I want what God has for me specifically. And that's exactly what I want for you as well. And that requires us not being stuck in our head about what other people think that we should be doing or feel, or no, we can't do that right now. So I will be praying for your courage this week to step out on faith and really put your best foot forward. And I can't wait to see what it is that God placed in your heart to create. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. God has sent you here with a divine task. Your ancestors are lining up with you and encouraging you to call on them when you feel insufficient. There are things within your growth as an entrepreneur that you may not have come against, but one of them may have. They may have the experience. So call on your ancestors, call on your spirit team, and just ask for all of the universal and divine knowledge that you can to put towards this divine task. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. I love you. May God bless you and may He keep you. And until next time, if you resonate with this message, put divine pace in the comments for me, okay? We are aligning with God's divine pace. I love you. Have a great day.